catches you embrace. You're the making of your own past. You're the making of your own past. You're the making of your snowflakes gather round the corners of the windowsill, but your gaze is so alive, and now the moments got lit. Why? And now the moments got lit. Why? And now the moments got lit. Like the rolling snow, fleeting hillside. You're the crystalline, you're the past scars. Why? And how the moments got lit. Why? And now the moments got lit. Why? And now the moments got lit. Why? And now the moments got lit. I rest my heavy head over your washed out jeans to look you in the eye. I recall what we once were. The past still holds your name. Loved you to the lines of leaf. Now he don't sound the same. Loving strangers is a losing game. The shape of the
Hi guys,
with me still lays.
welcome in. Thank you, Boston, for that super sticker. That is awesome way to start the night. Hi you guys. I put these up here just now. I'm playing with the coloring because when you play with the color, it pops different information, right? Welcome in, welcome in. Look at the information in this. Welcome to WCIA Network, where everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. We are here for the Summer Moonwell's children to bring them justice. Hi guys. Yeah, I have another doozy tonight. Look at this photo. These are coming from the families on YouTube. This is Summer Moonwells. Hi, Muffin Top. I'm getting all your emails. Thank you. They come in fast. Hi, Rumple Long here, Boston, and thank you for the super sticker. Right there. That's amazing. I am GH. Hi, Cammie. Yeah, so we'll see who comes on in tonight, but understand that tonight's, hi Julie, welcome in. Tonight's presentation is going to be as important as the others. We're really honing in on where information comes from I'm going to point a few things out, and you put the ones in there if you see it. Do you see the chipmunk? You see that chipmunk in there? The A in there? You guys aren't. I have the story down. I mean, the story of these children is coming through as fast as it did 2.5 years ago, and I think this information's coming through so strongly because there are many YouTube creators, and thank you for those ones. Thank you for those ones, and storyboard tellers called YouTube creators on YouTube that are coming up with their own stories. And they're doing stupid, crazy things to keep you engaged with their channel and to bring you in a different location, other than keeping you centered on the elements and the information we've been talking about since June 16th, 2021. It's 2024, you guys. Long time. Thanks, Muffin Top. Thanks for those ones. And they're going to do whatever they need to do to keep you away from listening to the important information. Notice how you haven't heard the quote-unquote story about the children. You haven't heard the story. No one's come forward to tell the story. Yes, yes, correct. Rumple, the holes in the bricks. I popped on YouTube today. Oh, thank you, Boston. I popped on YouTube today because I like to see what's going on as far as people coming forward and talking about all these different cases. When are we going to turn on the news and hear someone tell the story about the children? This is the story. These photos tell the story. These photos are the same people in the same car. It's just different. These are just different frames. These are just different frames. The Summer Moonwell stories are sacrifices. They're sacrifices, and the people that are protecting these sacrifices are not going to give up the story. Today's presentation, this is a live footage. Live footage. This comes back from, it's only 19 seconds, from a family that I follow that I got to them through the Hears, through Grandis and Candace, wherever they are, Hears. This is a live video of the sand. I want you to see and notice that this video was taken years ago. Nothing's changed. Nothing. These are sacrifices, and this is what they have been taught to do. This. These are sacrifices, you guys, that these families have been doing for years. This goes back. But what I'm going to show you today is what they're filming, but now they could put it under footage to hide it. These are all the same bits of information. This child here, look, That's a sacrifice going in the sand. And here, there's your number 5. It's all there. This is just an old video that comes from, and I'm going to go slowly, that comes from the family reunions. See? That's a child. This is a child, and nothing has changed from today's presentation. Nothing. This is a sacrifice. And I go slowly and show the disgusting information that is right between and what I'm showing you today in videos that are new. Nothing's changed. The sand, the water, all of this. Watch how bloody this child is. See that? This is live footage that I got from YouTube because I searched the Hare family. Do you think anyone gives a hoot? Look, the faces in this video, trigger warning, obviously. The faces in these videos that are covered like this, you guys, it's exactly the same thing that I'm showing you today. No different. This here is what they're doing beneath the YouTube creators' videos. The way that they're doing it is the same. I got this video, I don't know, over a year ago. I forgot I had it. But what you see that's going on with these sacrifices and the V's on the heads and all of this stuff is what I'm showing you today. This video is a real video. You guys, if they didn't stop it then, they're not going to stop it now. These children are screaming. They were screaming then, and they're screaming now. Do you think one law enforcement, one person that is in a position to do something about this video will look into this? No. Look. This is a sacrifice, and what I'm showing you today is also on a beach. These are the same elements, you guys. Let me show you. You know, I truly believe if I were to put up a live video of a beheading of a child, I truly believe nothing would be done about it. These are the same elements that I'm showing you today. No thanks, Muffin. These are the same elements I'm showing today. Yes, this is a close-up of a child, probably already deceased, in the sand. And the person that's running across most likely is being sacrificed with this little boy, but they made him kill this little boy. See the fingers? See the sand? So keep in mind when I show you this video, when I show you today's information, what you're looking at here is exactly what they did to Summer and exactly what they're doing to all of the Summer Moon Wells children. Who's that? Let's take a peek at that. Right there. See this little boy? Maybe Summer's in the sand. Is there any sand where they live or nearby? They go to the sand. They go to the water. They go to areas like that. So this is a sacrifice. So when I show you every time these families, they go to the beach, they go in the sand, they go in the water, they take their buggies, they take their chairs. This is what is being hidden under those parts of the video every time. Every time. It's all in here. Do you see the sacrifice at the edge? It's a child hanging from the end of the bench. This video really didn't hide much. This is a child covered in the same kind of information as Summer Moonwell's children are. You see, let me just lighten this up. I'm going to show you this today. This here is a ritual. This is a ritual. Like a young Candace, probably, because I got this information when I when I put it into YouTube. Grandis's maiden name. I'm trying to go real slow so you guys could see how this is very much the same. The V's going in his stomach. See the V? Let me show you. This is the same. This is the Summer Moonwell's sacrifice. Period. So let's see if anyone does anything about it. I mean, I'm not the law enforcement. Let me brighten this up as much as I can. Brighten up a little bit more. So this here is a photo taken from this video. And I started out with the V. This is what's in this video. What's in this video is exactly what I'm showing you today. I've shown it every day. But this, I might as well open this up. That right there is my first slide. This right here is my first slide to my presentation. The YouTube families that have this stuff hidden beneath their videos show the exact information from years ago. What he has in the sand is what this guy right here has buried. And there's no difference. This is the stuff that gives my information, affirmation to what they're doing to the children. You see, the information I'm showing you today, let me turn this thing around, hasn't changed for years. There's your V, and here's your V. They have allowed this to go on for years. That is the head of a child being sacrificed. The heads of these children that I'm showing you in my presentation today match. There's the child with the head and the V. This is in my presentation today. This comes from the families that I follow. There's no difference between this and this. They're both heads with V's in the sand. This is a connection. This is a true connection. This isn't me sitting here saying, oh, I see in my third fucking eye a head with a V. Let me brighten it up. I'm brightening this up a little so you could see it. This is what I'm showing in today's presentation. This is recent. This is years ago. There's your head. That's your victim with the V going in the water. This is this child. These children are children that are the got gone, get gone children. This is what I stand for here on my channel. There is no difference. This is the families that I follow that go to the beach in Hawaii and play with their friends in the fucking water. Good for them. If they know it or not, this shit is in their video. This shit is in the video. The heads that I'm showing you today look just like that. The V or whatever he's putting on there is being placed on the head. On the head. Here's the head. It's right there. Here's the V. Here's the V. Wait. That gets placed on the head. And it sure looks like they're in the sand. This is exactly what I'm showing you today. There is no difference than what I showed you guys Summer Moon Wells had on her. Because she's not in her backyard on a swing. She was not. She was in this kind of a situation. So were the Beeston Bunch. Beeston Bunch? Why did I say that? So were the Idaho 4. You look at any picture, you look at any picture of Summer, she has a V. There is a reason that all of these sacrifices leave their mark like this. Because that's what they do to them. Right? That's what they do. Yesterday's presentation, for those who have seen it, I showed many photos of the V on this guy's face. Here, let me grab one. I can grab any of these and it will show it. Here, let me grab this one, brighten it up. And I'm showing you it's the exact same sacrifice. There's the V, and you're watching this live. This is what I showed you yesterday. Said they're taking his face off. It's right there. There is no difference between these storyboards. There is no difference between these storyboards. And if you haven't seen my video from yesterday, I suggest to watch it. And I'm not saying it for clicks. I don't give a shit. This video shows this information. Shows this information. So this is a horrible video. Look what he's doing. That is like peeling off the face. So when you stop, anyone who knows it, when you stop in between layers, you get more information. I'll let that come up. I'm just going through this one time. So this here, I'm just showing it so it's brighter. This is a sacrifice. And then here's the child's head. I'm taking snapshots so I could show you guys as I click it because it's really dark. So I'm going to put these side by side. So each, just so you could see this, each click advances the sacrifice. So this here, color, I'm trying to brighten this up as much as I can. So you all see that this is the head. Here's one. And then I click it again. And all it does is it just gets bloodier. So this is what you're watching, and this is what I'm going to be showing you in my presentation today. This is a video that is showing the sacrifices that are called the Summer Moon Wells missing children, the Summer Moon Wells cases. This is called Gabby Petito. This is called Kylie Rodney. There's your green face. There's the green thing that they use afterwards or whenever they're doing it. This is in my presentation today. This is what Candace holds, this thing. She holds the green thing with the number 5 in it. I show it to you guys. I'm like, that's Summer. That's Summer's box. Candace holds one of these in the video. One of those. You guys have to know that this looks familiar. And it's not as if I'm saying, oh, this is a live video. See? See what he's doing? Whatever he is doing here is horrific. As horrific as you think it is, it's still going on. There's someone's hand there. You see that? Look. Look at that. Yeah, it's a carbon copy. That, ooh, that's the green face. They just pulled the green face out of the child. This is exactly what they do at the ceremony. This is what Arden Pepian went through. Arbania told us about. Here's the green face. Wow. Holy shit. Holy shit. You guys, I haven't looked through this. He just pulled that out of the child. That's what they just did. It was pulled out from the sand. It was pulled out of the child. Holy shit. And it's right there in the video. Oh my God, look at the V on top of the... I didn't even notice it. Look at the V. You guys, this is the Summer Moon Wells. This is the sacrifice. This is the most intense shit I have shown thus far. You guys, my mouth is open. I didn't know that was in there. This is the most intense fucking shit that I have ever shown. Ever. Oh, there's the stick. No, you guys, I actually feel like vomiting. This is unbelievable. You know that my mouth is open? Like, I didn't know. I had this from a long time ago, and the only reason I found it is because it's marked sand. And I was looking for the sand photos from Rosemary Bly, because Rosemary Bly went through the same thing, and her sand information shows the same information. So what I did, I just put the word sand, and this video is marked sand. Here's the fucking stick. That's the stick. Oh my God. What's he doing? He's alive here. You guys, he's alive here. I'm like holding my breath as I move the cursor. I can't breathe. I seriously cannot breathe. He's burying him here. See, that's the body. It's not under all the sand there at first. The A's on him, the 5's on him. See his hand, like all of that movement around there, it's been cut out. Like, you see all that? Even this video was messed with. Here, let me take a snapshot. Now I can't breathe. Now I seriously can't breathe because I know that this is Summer Moon Wells. I know that these are the sacrifices. I know. They're curing him. These bodies have been immersed. Like, these bodies are completely depleted. It's more than one. That's that. I tried to lighten it up. The bodies that are coming through here are completely... See, there's stuff in here that was removed. You see all this information in there? There's the number 5. Right here. Oh my God. Oh my God. These faces are Summer Moon Wells' faces. I can't. I am sick. You'll see the number 5 right next to the head. And I'm not even paying attention. There's a whole thing going on the bench, by the way. There's a whole sacrifice going on the bench. Wow. You know, what's going on the bench is a whole separate thing, because that keeps changing as well. I'm keeping my eye on what's going on with the little boy. I don't know why I say little boy, but I do. Oh, do you see that? See? I can't brighten it up because if I brighten it up and he has a stick with him or something, it's a shovel. That the boy who's above him is being sacrificed too, you see. The boy that's with him, you guys, is in a very is bad. Like, this isn't like this here. You see how he has that stick through his body? You have the green face. You guys, you've seen all this before. I have shown you all of this. Here, I brightened it up. That's a stick. Yeah, yes, you know what? It could be a fork. You know what that is? I'll tell you what that is. It's the three prong rake. That's the 3-prong rake. Watch. It's going to be the rake. Let me look. That's going to be the rake. That is going to be the rake. Let's see. I'm going to look for it right here. Oh, yeah, it's going to be the rake because we saw it. Right there. That's a 3-prong rake. I was right. There it is. That is it right there. Remember when Summer is like, she gets raked? She gets raked. And there's 3 prongs. It looks like an E. It's the rake that I talk about. Right there. That's a 3-prong rake. See it? Wow. There's the A. You guys, this is my whole story. You guys, this is my whole entire, this is what I've been telling you, spiritually telling you about. This is a major affirmation. You guys, here's the A. All of our elements are here. Look. You guys, this is so Summer Moon Wells. This is everything I've been showing. Wait, I'm going to widen this A. I'm going to sharpen it a little and see if I can get it clearer. Here it comes. This is all of the elements I've been talking about. There's your A. We don't have anything like this. It's right there. So what are the cops going to say about this? Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, these are all sacrifices. So see, it's the A and the V together. Right there. See, I move it. It's moving. But it's the A and the V are right there in the hands. The V is there now. It's like, it's, okay, is something coming out of a bag? See? It's very bloody. Well, I mean, obviously, if the authorities want to know what's going on and want to know what's going on with all these hundreds and thousands of kids, it's in this video. It's in this video. It's right here. You know, what did they say? You could bring a camel to water, but you can't make them drink it. Same fucking thing. This could go to the authorities, but you can't make them do anything. Look. Look. trying to go slow. Those are sticks. See, this is a sacrifice as well. See, this is a sacrifice here. See? See his legs? This is like what Summer Moon looked like on her swing. See the legs? They're in that same position as Summer. See? Okay, I am very, very this person is a sacrifice. This person is a sacrifice. Yeah, because these are sacrifices that they're doing to the children. And the information is right here. It's right here. I'm going to take video. See here, this child is connected to the wood. I did not think I'd be still on this video. I just didn't really recognize what we had here. Okay, wait. I want to see what's in this little picture here. And understand that, you know, the little dolls that Grandis and Candace have? That's what's in this video, these dolls. And they're not dolls, they're like, I'll show you. 1 second, I'm going to focus in on that in a minute. But this is it. This is the Summer Moonwell story. This is the Summer Moonwell story. Right here. And what you see at the end of these are the little dolls. And they keep changing, but these little dolls are everywhere in these cases. Wait, I'm going to blow it up. It's on the edge of the... This is what they're doing to them. Here's the V. This is exactly what it looks like. So even back here, they make everything miniature. You know how now I call it the critters? This is the story. The head is in the corner. The V's on the bottom. This is the story, and this is what they're doing. This whole entire thing, that's what keeps changing in this thing. This is the story. See the V on the bottom? And the head is the head here is in the corners. Like an L. You guys, my story is completely... Everything I've shown you guys as elements is right here. It's right here. I have this is the L. This is the corner that the heads go in. Here's your heart. Here's your V. Here's your A. Here's your head. Here's your 5. It's all in the voodoo doll. Up in the corner. So the legs, that is how Summer's legs were on the swing. Let me see if I have that here. So here, I have Summer in the sand. Wow, this video is dark. Here's Summer in the sand, right? I don't think I have it in this actual video. I mean, in this presentation. I have, I'm seeing what I have here with her on the swing. I mean, obviously I have tons of her on the swing, but I just don't want it. So this is where I said, here's the rake, that I said that this is where they put Summer and these are her elements. Yesterday I was saying this was her rake right here. Here it is. I knew I had it. Remember I told you her legs looked like a V and I had it? Here they are. I'm like, this is what her legs, and this is what this looks like in here. See this? I'm going to show you. Here's Summer's. Here's Summer's. It's the same thing. Let me pull this one back up. This is Summer's. Let me take a screenshot to show you how I was right. She's in the sand, and that, remember I said this is probably by the water, by the water, and it's probably over the water. These are exactly the same thing. You guys, this is Summer Moon's story. These are the same thing. Yes, he's sitting on a seat. See the butt? You just can't see it because they did something to this video just the same way as they did to Summer's video. But it's the same thing. There's no difference of what he's sitting, how he's sitting and how Summer's sitting. He has the same stuff connected to him as Summer. I'm looking. Wow. And then the head here, they must take the face, like they do something with the skin, I'm sorry. But there's more than one person here all the time. Just like how Summer has this here. Like this is a baby. But it's all the same stuff. This is the swing. See how he keeps moving? So if this is like the swing, see, he's sitting on something. Then wow. That's the rake. Come on. I know there are people on YouTube that have seen this. They know what this is. There's a whole layer in here that is missing. See it in there? It like keeps trying to come and like. This person has no arms. There are no arms here, just like Arbania Papillon explained. Watch. There's an arm missing. This is a sacrifice. This is exactly how she explained it. See? See, there are other children here. There are no arms on this person. Let me show you. Brighten it up. This is 110% a ritual, a sacrifice, and it matches everything we've been talking about. This person has body parts and shit going on. This video has to be looked at by the authorities because this is what is happening to our children. This. It's right in there. It's right. See, there's two heads. I don't even know if I'm going to get to my presentation. I think I may have to keep this separate because this is too important. I don't want it to get lost. I may do this as video 1 and then do a video 2. There they are. They're in there. There's a lot of heads. Oh my God, you guys. This is so summer moon. I just don't know how to say it any louder. Many victims are here. Yeah, I'll keep this as video 1 because this is the story of the children. There's one of the sticks. That's a silver stick coming through. All of the same information that comes through today came through back here too. You see that? Those are that is the prong. You know that V prong that I showed you on the children? It's that V thing. It's like a prong. Wait, let me see. See, I keep seeing if I have it like where I could grab it quickly. It's shaped just like that. I call it like the tweezers that they use by their eyes. That's what that is. That's what I see. It's like a tweezers. Nothing's changed. This here, let me brighten it up. These are the tweezers that they put in the eye that removes the eyeballs. Like this is freaking me out a little, to tell you the truth. Right there. This is the sacrifice. Everything matches. I'm stunned. And we're not looking at a photo. You guys are watching the video. It's right there. And this here, all the way to the left, is very important because that's the critter information that holds all those weird looking things, but it's telling the story. Here's the heart. Let me show you. this here to the left, it's almost like it's on the bench, are all those little funky things that we see. There's the stick. That keeps changing whatever's on the bench. Here's the stick. Look at that child. Okay, I like to take snapshots when it looks like this because then for some reason it clears up. I hope you guys brightened this up on your side so you could see it. See, I like to get it when it's in between. So let's brighten these up. Because somebody even messed with these videos. And there's information in here that has been covered up. And when I say covered up, I mean deep faked, where they put other information in here. So there's a layer that is hidden. That's still there. See? See what I mean? There's the head. There's a head right there. And that's the stuff that's being covered up. And that's the stuff that the authorities really need to get from this video. Is that. Right there. Is the stuff that's under there. And that will match completely because it's under there. You're watching it live. Even back then they were messing with the videos. Watch. I'm going to brighten this one up. I'll definitely mark this one, video 1. Yeah, there are other victims in here. And the law enforcement could get to it. See, even though it looks funky, there's other victims in here that are underneath here. I could tell because I've been working with these videos for so long. It's right under there. Sometimes they take old videos and they keep layering them to show more sacrifices. But this is definitely what they're doing to, there's the green face right there. I cannot even believe that. Like the information that's under there is probably Oscar nominee worthy. This video probably is because it's ridiculous. See all those glitches? So all these glitches that you see here, like right there. So when you see a glitch like that, that's when you want to stop in the middle because that's where it gives you the closest information. So when you stop, this is what is mostly being covered up. there's somebody behind this person, pushing this person. That's what I feel. And they're creating a lot of pain to the people in this video. But there's a whole layer that's we cannot see, and that's the layer that we have witnessed through my videos and through my conversations. Like, there's a whole entire layer here, you guys, that is Summer Moon Wells' story that needs to be told and needs to be uncovered. I'm going to have to give this video because I know within my own self, which is pretty pathetic, that no authority is going to come ask for it. But there's a whole story in here of the children. And I see that it is still being covered up beneath even what we see. So I will make sure that this video gets to someone who will get the story that is in those little corners. See these little corners? Because that is important. That is critical to get this information. Whatever is in this corner and in underneath the video, because it's glitching. See? Those glitches right there. Right there. I need this video to be ripped apart. Wow, like right in here. You know what I'm going to do? Let me see something. On my second video, I'm going to videotape it so it just gets those small little areas, like those. All those glitches. There is a whole set of information right under here. You know, this child, like when he runs across, I could feel it. Like my whole... This is very bloody. Wow. See the fingers? This is absolutely heartbreaking. This is what the authorities have to get is this here. See the lettering that's on the white and the information in these very last, whoever the fuck that is someone who's doing it today still. And the letters on the white is exactly how they're doing that today. It's the same thing. Everything is the same. So what I'm going to probably do as my second video is rip this shit apart by myself and then put apples to apples next to these, because this here is going to have the head with the V. It's going to have the white with the lettering. It's going to have everything in here. See? This is cement. I believe that this is cement. Like, I think that this is going to give a lot of information. This here. This here, the very last frames, is going to match perfectly. This is what goes in the fucking water. This is what goes in the water. Right here. That's not sand. That's cement. I'm telling you, this is cement. The answer, you guys, the answer to where these children and what's happening is in this video. I know I have the answer because I know my story matches this. But when you have a video like this and it backs it up, this is in the corners. These are in boxes, surrounded by maroon frames. They use the cement, and this is what happens. And they wind up in the water. And then somehow they wind up in the trees and in the water. Yeah. And you want to know what? This is exactly how I started my video. My presentation is all about how they use this stuff and it gets placed in the water, in a water system. Gets placed in a water system. I'm telling you. Because the only reason this, and I'm getting dizzy talking about it, I'm getting very dizzy. The only reason that this came up is because it's telling us it's in the water system. And these motherfuckers carry these things around with them, with the children. This. This. That's what's happening. That's what's fucking happening. And this video is going to back my shit up. Plaster is part of it. Cement. That is a head. That is a head. This is the fucking water system, you guys. This is exactly what is in my presentation that I put together today. Not even noticing, knowing this. I put in here, oh my God, Lori. Oh my God, you guys. I added in page 80, 85, 86, 87, 88. I just threw in photos that I didn't know if I was going to use them. I'm like, you know how I'm always like, oh, I shouldn't have. I really can't breathe. I'm like, I shouldn't be taking those out. I just put these in the bottom because I knew I was going to use them. Look. That is, I'm really good at what I do. That is that. You guys, that is this. That's a head. Those are the mixers. And oh, you guys, I can't. Wait, I have to stop a second. I had to stop a second. Wow. This is overwhelming me. Wait. I'm actually turning my foot massager on. I have to ground myself. I keep it now in my office. I actually feel very nauseated. I can't even believe I did that today. Okay. This. Let me change the coloring. Wow. This is coming full circle. I told you it's coming full circle. So when I change the coloring in this, let me show you guys something. I can't. Wow, man. Okay. This. So this, I'm going to put this in here. I got to brighten this up. Okay, so that is cement. I just said that is cement. These are the cement. I said that this is part of the story. This here is somehow is the water filtration. Goes into the water. This is that, okay? This is what I'm going to be sleeping on tonight, you guys. She has the piece of cement on her, around her head. This is that. Okay, so my last pictures were those. In 86, I added Kylie Rodney. I added that one. I added Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney went through this same thing. So Kylie Rodney went through this same thing. This. She is in this. Her head is in this. The buckets in the yard, the kids had an area with their water and they were mixing. Yes, they had water buckets. Muffin Top, there's so many pictures I have of the kids with the water buckets. And you want to know what? You want to know what? This is why I think that Ryan Finding Truth knows something. I'm sorry to say that, but I think that you know the story. I think he knows the story because if he didn't know the story, why would he be picking up water buckets? And say, I can't explain it. I can't explain. There's something about when they do something together annoys the shit out of me. I don't know why. It just does. And then all of this, and then okay, so the other thing I put in, the bottom pictures, and were the fingers, because this also matched the hairs. Grandis Hair's maiden name was this. And when I Googled her, that used to be her maiden name. Fingers came up. Do you guys remember this? These fingers are what is showing. These fingers like this is what's showing, and it was under Grandis Hair. Yeah, I don't know. He annoys the fuck out of me. But this was a long way back. I put this in here, and I'm like, they take the fingers and they're doing something with the fucking fingers. But when you look now, when I went back to get this stuff under Hair's name, I'm like, my people are going to understand this even better. They were collecting fingers in these things. These are fingers, however you want to slice and dice it. And these fingers are exactly what I'm telling you that girl hit on, and this is what Idaho 4's finger looked like with the plastic over it. It's the same thing, and this is under Grandis's family's name. I stuck these in the bottom of today's presentation because I'm like, I thought I was going to use it. But those fingers are the fingers we're talking about. And this is exactly what we're talking about. that is a hand, and these are the fingers, and these children that they use have mental disabilities. Period. See, that girl has no eyeball. This was like, I have this in a presentation. See how those fingers are just like that? That's exactly how I show it. That is exactly how I show it in today's presentation. Oh my God, I didn't even get to the presentation. You guys, let me show you something. Here's one of the pictures that I have in today's presentation on page 52. Excuse me, it's the same fucking thing. This is what I call spiritual intervention. This is on page 51. The fingers. This is unbelievable. Now, what I'm going to do is show you just the first few pages of this presentation that matches what I've been showing you guys. This, as you could see, is Candace Bly, Grandis here Bly, whatever's maiden name. And that's how I found this, okay? These fingers and these children and the plastic. It all matches, okay? This has to be pulled apart by the authorities. No matter what, I am going to be pulling this apart and making it my business to put it apples to apples. And it's bringing justice to the children because I can feel it. I get nauseous. I feel when the truth is super, super strong. And it's there. It makes me dizzy and all that other crap. But this very last bit of the video here is critical. And whatever's in between the frames is critical. That's a face that's covered up. That's a jug. We want to know who is that, right? So it is somewhere in here. See the glitch? And see that thing on the chest? The heart on its back. It's this information. It's right in here. All of those, see all of those? How it keeps showing all those frames? That one shows that it's cement. This is, it's all in here, you guys. I know it is. And that lady is important. Who's stuck in right there. Right there. Now, I will be doing a separate video, but I want to show you guys something. How I was supposed to start tonight's video off with. This was my page number 1 to show you how these sacrifices are being done by the water and in the sand. That is what is all the way in the water, all the way in the water. But no matter how you want to look at it, it's someone pulling someone in the water. They're pulling them. This is what I was showing you today. And how the videos from these YouTubers show this information. This information. So when I come back on here, this is what I'm going to be going over. This is what I just showed you. At the sand, in the water. Those are the fingers of the children. That child is holding the apple, but it's the fingers that are not all the child's fingers. They're not. So these are critical pieces that actually support what I just showed you. Those are not fingers that belong to that body. All of this information, everything that they show within the corners of their video is what I just went over. And this is what the presentation was going to be on. What goes on here in the sand? The elements. There's the stick. This is going to have to be a separate video because I can't believe that this is what I was going to show you. That's a body being right there. That is a body covered in the mesh coming out of the water. Right there. And I had a whole storyboard that I was going to show you because what I am telling you is whatever is going on here has to do with the water, the land, the plants, whatever they're doing. for this resurrection, but they're filtrating something that these people are drinking. They're drinking it. They're eating it. It's being recycled. This shit, which is called human remains, is being recycled. This is what you just witnessed in the video. And this is right in the video that I watched today from that family. This is human remains. This shows me it's being placed back into the jugs of water, and it's being recycled and being put in the plants and being put in the ground. Why else would this frickin' look like this? And those are the jugs that they carry around with them. These are the jugs they carry around with them. These are all the same. They're all the same. Piping, water, refrigerator. I knew this refrigerator I was going to go back to it. I'm like, that's too messed up. So this is what I'm going to go over the next time. All of this, all of this, all of this, and this. The children, I have multiple photos of the children at the beach, covered in elements, at the water, and the sand, and this is what's going on. I'm going to leave you with one last thing. How they are showing it so clearly in some of these videos. This is one of the last videos. The information that lies beneath these faces is exactly the same information that I just showed you. These heads, this information is no different than what I'm showing you here. It is the same. They're both showing the remains of a victim. You may not see it right now, but I will show this to you tomorrow. This is what's layered in there. Every one of the photos that I have of her in the car is nothing more than a victim showing their face beneath the face. Look. Look at the neck. Look at the face. Look at the situation. Look at those small little pieces that are hanging from the mouth, and they have that same heart as the children have on their bodies. Those teeny little hearts hold the truth to the sacrifices and to what has been built to capture whatever they want to capture for the resurrection. Those are the small little hearts that surround all of my photos I show you. Those small little hearts are on the children. They place them in their hair. They place them on their bodies. I have so many photos of the children with these teeny little hearts. What you see on her mouth matches 110% to her daughter that's in the video. That's her daughter's. If you could explain to me why she has the same fucking thing on her mouth that her daughter has around her arms and in the video, awesome. This is her daughter. It's pretty clear. That's the chain. I show that chain a lot. Do you see what I'm showing? The information within these videos match. Thank you, Rebecca, for that super sticker. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me make this a little brighter so you could see her little heart. Thank you so much. I'm going to make this a little brighter. Everything else may look a little funkier, but you're going to be able to see the heart better that matches her daughter. Boom. She has the same thing in her ears, on the side of her head, in her eyes. But what we're doing is we're focusing in on the elements that you could see clearly and they match. This video and this information here show every element in the Summer Moon Whilst Missing Children's cases. She has the same number 5 on her neck as Summer. This here, my friends, is a connection to the sacrifices I have been showing you. these flying little hearts, we see them. Why? Because we've been looking at them for 2.5 years. So they could put it as small as they want on their tooth, on their neck, in their hair, in their eyeball, as they choose. We're gonna see it. Because this complete nonsense mess of shit we've been looking at. And now all it's doing is making it easier to see it. That's all. There's a cross between her eyes. This is a sacrifice. This is the Summer Moon Wells missing children's story. The little piece of thread that I showed you on Summer Moon's mouth is exactly what she has in her mouth. They have little hearts connected to the end. And the little V. There's a little V. There's nothing that they could show that I'm not going to see. It could be the smallest little dot on another dot. If the spirits want me to show you and want me to see it, I will find that little dot. No matter how small it is, it could be on a sheet of paper that's black on black. If they want me to find this little V under her little lip, I'm going to find it. Because Summer Moon Wells has the same thing. It's coming full circle. All of these details that I have been looking at, these messages that all match, these symbols, these with the strings and the lines and the fives and whatever is in here, I now have a cookie cutter. Doesn't matter. It's right there. It's right there. All the little threads and the mesh and whatever you want to show us here, we've already seen. And tonight's presentation with the video is going to help me pull that video apart. Because I am not really quite sure what these people are thinking that nobody is going to be paying attention. You have way too many children that are Summer Moon Wells missing children that are going fast. They're disappearing rapidly. You have too many people on YouTube telling the same story. You guys that are doing this have cookie cut your videos. Each family that goes to Hawaii, you're using the same storyboard. You're in the kitchen, you're cooking, you're hugging the kids so hard, you're throwing them across the room. You're at the beach in your buggies, you're in the sand. You drink the water, you all drink the same thing as Shanann Watts. You're doing the bars, you're drinking the shakes. She did the same thing. If you look back at Shanann Watts's bars, she has the same thing on her fingers as you guys. You're in the car all the time. In the car, in the car, in the car. Your phones all have reflections. Your mirrors all have reflections. Your windows in your car aren't even showing shit that's on a road. You're showing stuff that has nothing to do with being on the road. Do you not realize that people are paying attention now? They're paying attention now. And my job here is to educate them so they look at it and they recognize it as a sacrifice of a child. For 2.5 years, I've been teaching people to watch you, to call your shit, to understand that all that's under your videos are the same. You all look the same because it's all the same elements. You can't change your elements. They're cookie cutters. But there's like how many different channels that are made by the same people with the same graphics, with the same videos over and over. It's not funny when you all laugh together and hug each other like you're about to kill each other, because what's under there is the same information. I'm here to educate. I'm not here to figure out who's guilty, who's not guilty. This is an educational entertainment channel. This is not about you. This is not about the people that are above it. It's not about your channel. It's only about the victims and the children that are hiding beneath your face. And you're all doing it the same way. My job is to educate them. So if in fact the authorities decide to do nothing ever, we don't care. Why? Because we're watching and we're learning and we're teaching each other to watch. So every time I do this and show these photos, they see the children's story. They don't see you. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. It's not about you. It's about the children getting justice by my channel recognizing the elements that get placed upon the children during their sacrifices. This isn't about you. This is about the victim. And that we're telling the children, we know that this gets placed upon you. We know that you go through all that pain and horrific agony that I don't even have words for. I could sit and watch that video and my mouth is open. I don't have words for it. No words for you. Because all we see here are victims. All we see here is the story of Summer Moon. Period. We know that the V on your neck is what's on the children's neck. Each and every one of them. We've seen enough of these V's. The mesh, I am here to teach each and every person that watches my videos. I am here to teach them how to look beyond the smiles, look beyond the giggles and the laughter that is being placed above this information. Because it's these little teeny elements that the children have on them. These V's and these A's, they're all the same. They're red with white around them. It's in your hair. This is for the children. That's as simple as it gets. That it's for the children. So, not for 1 second are you to make it about you. Because these 5s, these L's, these cuts in the eyes, everything that I'm looking at here is telling us the story of Summer Moon. Everything that is on this body is about the children. You guys, it is so important that tonight ends knowing that there was such a major connection created to a video that shows all of this from years ago. These little pins, whatever they do with them, the children have on them. These cars are fake cars. But what is totally real is the story beyond the faces of these creators. The information on this girl's body sums up everything that they put on these victims. If the law enforcement ever wants to put this shit together, there are 2 wonderful videos that I just exposed tonight that they could put together and create an apples to apples from years ago to the present. And it's this. Her head is not in the corner of a car. That is the corner that you guys see all the time. Your victims' heads are in the corners, and it's not a car. It's not a car. Any one of these pictures, any one of them, you guys could take them, take a screenshot of it, put it on your laptop computer and make them bigger and look at them. Compare them to all the information that I have shown you thus far. These victims that I'm showing you here underneath the creators have all the same elements on them as Summer Moon Wells. This is a great way to end the night because these photos speak volumes. These are victims with their heads in the corners. And it's not the car, it's the fake fucking car. This is what I'm ending on, is this. I want you to recognize that next time I come on, I'm going to be showing you the children and the victims beyond the faces of the creators. I'm going to bring in the apples to apples to the video that I just showed you. I'm going to rip that thing apart. These children, just as I just showed you this adult, they have all the same elements on them. These are the stories of the Summer Moon Wells missing children. These are the stories that need to be told. These are the stories nobody wants to talk about. These fake cars and the information that just keeps showing in these creators' videos is so ridiculous, because now each and every one of their families show the same information. It's about the boxes. It's about what's beyond their faces. That's it. This is what it is. This is what it's always been. Always. I will leave this photo of Summer Moon as the last photo. I actually have it in as page 88 of this presentation, and now I know why. Summer Moon's little foot always had something on it. I believe it's one of those little chains. I do. And this is Summer Moon's equipment. The green face that I just showed you in the video, that's her green face. That's her basket. There's her number 5, her 3 prongs. This was way in the beginning. This is just a picture that Candace had on her Facebook. And one of the things that I just never understood is how this could be behind Summer Moon and no one acknowledged it. Now, so many months later, you see that this is her basket with her number 5. Up top above there is her 3-prong thing. There's her green face. There's her V's. There's her maroon box. It's all right here. And it was right behind her in the car the whole time. On that note, I am going to call it a night. And here I thought I was going to be on so fast. And wow. Wow is all I could say. That this was really unbelievable. I cannot wait to review it tomorrow. You guys, thank you so much for being here. All of you that stick to it, listen, you learn, so you can be an advocate as well and teach others and bring this shit to surface. Muffin, thank you. Thank you guys for those super stickers. Oh, and thank you, Rumble. And I will try to sum all this up. Thank you all. God bless you all. Have a wonderful night or a wonderful day if you're first waking up. Good night, guys.